I'm just trying to check the mileage. Now I'm going up like a pilot. Houston, I don't think they used to the problem. I got a boost with the crowd, get loud now. Yeah, I'm coming down and you ready or not. I'm coming in. Ready or not. I'm coming in. Are you ready? Ready? Coming in hot if you ready or not. If you ready or not. If you ready or not. I'm coming in hot if you ready or not. Guess who came with the danger? Look at how far we came up. Worlds apart, we like strangers. Bet they wish they could change us. Don't hold your breath, I've been waiting for this moment. Behold the best. Kept secret in the world, we control the steps. We waited for our time, now we are the great. This is how you overcome. Quit, until it's overdone. Where they at? I feel like I'm the only one. The passion, hold on out 'cause we just begun. It's my time. The brakes on. Hot ground. Take off. Shake off. Brakes on. I'm coming in. You ready or not? I'm coming in. Are you ready? Coming in. If you ready or not. You ready or not. You ready or not. I'm coming in. If you ready or not. Timing, dominant, go and turn it up till I'm shining. Wildin', breakneck speed when I'm driving. Silence, I'm just trying to check the mileage. Now I'm going up like a pilot. Houston, I don't think they used to the problem. I got a boost with the crowd, get loud now. Yeah, I'm coming down if you ready or not. I'm coming in. If you ready or not. I'm coming in. Are you ready? Coming in hot if you ready or not. If you ready or not. If you ready or not. I'm coming in hot if you ready or not. Guess who came with the danger? Look at how far we came up. Worlds apart, we like strangers. Bet they wish they could change us. Don't hold your breath, I've been waiting for this moment. Behold the best. Kept secret in the world, we control the steps. We waited for our time, now we are the great. This is how you overcome. Quit, until it's overdone. Where they at? I feel like I'm the only one. The passion, hold on out 'cause we just begun. It's my time. The brakes on. Hot ground. Take off. Shake off. Brakes on. I'm coming in. You ready or not? I'm coming in. Are you ready? You ready or not?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. As you've seen on the other background, we have battle lines also going along with our pay-per-view. If you've missed it, we have one match that will be running every week in Revolution, all the way up to, I think it's the Christmas Eve week. If you do not know, those promos will be ranked 1, 2, and 3. We'll have the results of those posted. That'll be our first match tonight. But before we dive into that, let's go ahead and look at a couple of comments over here. I am the one that's running the show this month. I am giving Mr. Alist Alverson the thanks gobble off. He will deserves it. He works his ass off for us, putting on the show. So I figured it was time for me to step in and do one for him out of good faith. Let's see here. How's everyone doing, man? I'm excited for it too. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. We have what I like to think is three different. This is what when I watch this match, because I've already watched it. I sit down and watch these three guys. It is exactly what I wanted to get out of Battle Lines. You have three different types of promo artists. There are three different types of characters that are totally opposite of each other, I feel like. And they represent kind of like a different there's a different type of promo artist out there. You have one promo artist that kind of does one thing and one promo artist that does another. And I think these three guys represent that for each one of them in a sense. Hold on, guys. I'm just reading all the comments, trying to keep up with everything over too. Yeah, it's three different styles, man, and I think that's what I really wanted to get out of Battle Lines was you have three different companies that do things three different ways, which is going to produce three different types of promo stars. So that's what we're trying to get out of Battle Lines. If you don't know, these promos will be voted on as the weeks go by. Each week we'll bring you a match. We have the judges. Each brand has a judge. That judge will rate the promos 1, 2, and 3. Each slot gets a certain amount of points, and whoever's got the most at the very end of all of it, they will be the winner. So stick around in Revolution to find out because you got some weeks. So got to almost into December to find out. So. But also, we also have a stack card tonight, guys. I don't think that I finished the description. So if anyone is reading the description, it's like really half-assed typed up. That's probably my fault. I didn't go back and fucking finish editing it up. I kind of got trigger happy and went live, trying to hurry up, knock the show out for the day. So we were freed up for the rest of the day, and we're freed up for tomorrow and Sunday and so forth. So you can watch football and you can spend time with your families and not have to worry about our promo stuff. So to go ahead and knock it out this morning. And if you can't watch live, you got whenever to watch because it'll be on there. Oh, looks like we got a little bit of a hack. Well, if anyone is interested, hey, you got these dumbasses that come through YouTube. It's always trying. Don't click that bullshit, people. They're always trying to damn advertise on our videos or something in some kind of way. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and move it along. I'm going to go ahead and bring you the first match. It's going to be the Battle Lines match. You have Dr. Quack representing VOH. You have Master Evolution representing the Foundation. And you have Alist Alverson representing the home team, Revolution. We'll see what happens here, guys.
Well, hello, Revolution Invitational. How you doing? It is I, the man, VOH Catalyst Champion, Dr. Quack. And I've got a wonderful match here today because I got the Master of Illusions and I got Alist Alverson. But here, let's start with Master of Illusions because that seems to be the man that I really need to focus on first because this man I've fought several times throughout the promo world. I've already beaten him so bad that he has ran away from me. Hello? Yes, Rig, I'm telling you, you have to come and pick up your trophies. Look, you won them. You need to be able to pick those up. All right. I'm sorry, I got interrupted. It's not easy when you're in charge of things, and I need to make sure people do their job. But here, Master of Illusions, I know you're one hell of a competitor, but you really don't matter that much in this match, do you? You just don't matter at all. Because you can come out here with your fancy graphics and your Mariah Carey singing. What? Hello? Yes, A-list. No, Bad Superman cannot have a rental car. He is not a champion. I mean, he can drive for you if you want him to, but he can't have his own rental car. He's got to pay for that himself. Okay. God, I'll tell you, divas. I got to deal with diva title holders, don't I? But anyways, let me get back to Master of Illusions, because that guy, I seen him when he first started in the promo world, when he was a nobody. And reality, he kind of came that way still. I mean, that's just what he does. He comes out here, he loses left and right. He can't win championships. You know, he can't do really anything that's going to matter. Hello? No, A-list, I'm telling you, Bossolini's Viagra is not covered in the contract. Look, he's going to have to take care of his own medical prescription. He's going to have to take care of his own HMO. That's not my problem. Well, you're the one that signed the contract. I mean, you're the one that was just foolish enough to agree to anything, just wanted the money, but didn't really care what it said in it. That's not my fault, A-list. God. Divas. That's all I deal with. But yeah, as you can see, I got both of these guys I got to deal with at points. Master of Illusions, A-list Alverson. One wants to go whine in the rapture. One wants to go, be the diva he is. He didn't get enough saltines. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that cashews over there? That must be Hollywood Haywood. My bad. I'm sorry. Wrong guy. Yeah, these guys here, what can I say? They don't know what it's like to be a real champion. They just come out here and play one. They think that everything should be given to them instead of being earned. Because that's exactly what I do as a competitor here in the VOH. I come out here, I whoop people's asses, and I go home. I don't ask for nothing. I don't need nothing. I come out here and kick people's asses. And if you're not down with that, I got two fingers for you.
War does things that people don't realize. When you go through war and survive, when that line is drawn into the sand, you have to make a decision. You have to make a decision that will take you to a place that you have never been before. You will be scarred for life, scarred for eternity, knowing the sacrifice you have to make. Sacrifice of insanity. Going to a place in your mind, mentally, physically, emotionally, where you don't know who you are when you come out the other side. And I don't know what I'll be on the other side of this war, of this battle, where the line has been drawn. But I know who I am. I know that I have been beckoned by my general to go to war with you two, knowing that I might not be the same ever again. That's what Battle Lines is for, right? To see who's the best, to see what damage you can inflict on your opponents. Alist Alverson and Dr. Dr. Quack. Two of the best with me. And you see, I don't know who you'll be when you enter into this match. The question you have to ask yourself, can I trust what is really in front of me? You see, the casualties of war stop knowing what's on the other side of that line. And Dr. Quack and Alist are going to do the same thing that they always do. They're going to try their best to upscale me and make fun. But this is a war. This is a battle that is going to be fought. And you two are the casualties. Dr. Quack wants to retire, wants to go to fed after fed after fed, and he's tired and he doesn't want to do this anymore. He doesn't want to fight. He's the old veteran that finally needs to be put down by me. And Alist Alverson, all you are is your Mr. Fancy. You want everything handed to you on a silver platter. You want the richest of contracts, no matter where you go. But when it comes to actually fighting, you talk, but there is no battle. And when you step into this arena, when you step into battle lines, you think there's going to be a revolution, but there is nothing more than a crumbling of a tower that was built on a very fragile foundation. And Quack, you and Voice of Honor, there is no honor in you except for the fact that you just want to go down. You want to go down like the Titanic. Well, congratulations, I'm the iceberg. I'm the one that is going to finish you off for good. And Alist Alverson, you're just a cheap man who thinks that war is pleasantries and you can be surrounded by your gestures. But at the end of the night, at the end of all, you will realize there is only one master of illusion.
That was a hell of a rib, TDC. Congratulations and bravo. You pulled one over on the A-lister, you conceited son of a bitch. Let me tell y'all what happened. TDC calls up A-list Alverson and says, List, we're going to have a big intra-promotional shindig. We're going to have people from all over the world coming together, fighting for brand supremacy, and I want you on my team. And I said, sure thing, boss man, I'm always there for you. And what does he do? He puts me in the 5 seed just so he can shove it in my face that I was chosen last. Wow. 7 months I stood on top of your brand, and he's had it in for me ever since I've had success without him. That's why you have such a horseshit reputation in our otherwise positive and uplifting community. Nevertheless, here we are. Who else is in the last pick loser club that I get to mess around with? Look over here. Oh, ho! We've got Dr. Quack. Well, it's poor manners to talk about the guy that you work for badly, but this guy has spent so much money on sponsorship dollars to make me look like $1 million that I'm gonna have to uphold that image at his expense. You know, Dr. Quack, you had enough people willing to go to bat for you that gave you the blessing that you could have had your own team here in this, but your mark ass coddles to the crybabies instead of promoting the promo stars. And then when it's all said and done, you go, I still want to be involved. Can I be on somebody's team? And look at that. There happened to be room at the ass end of the list for you to get right in there on the back end. And I'm sure 3 weeks ago you were excited and you've forgotten about it ever since. That's one done. Who else is on the loser brigade? Well, well, well. The master of illusion. If this guy ain't the absolute embodiment of insecurity. Smoke and mirrors and grandiose because he hates his own voice as much as the rest of us do. Hey, you know what? If I try to rub one out of this lamp, you think a sexy genie will come out? Nope. You know what it is? It's only Hot Hand Luke, the master of Bashan, who's here to satisfy himself. I've used that one before, but it is too good to let die. Now, as simple as it may be for Mr. Lister, as the children affectionately refer to me, to dispose of the master of Bashan who's here to satisfy himself, I'm not a fan of your act, I'm not a fan of your style, and I can only impart so much wisdom to you when it's a struggle to get past step one of you taking off those stupid, ridiculous, white-trimmed flame catchers if you want to be intimidating to somebody. Man, Master of Illusion, Dr. Quack, two men that wear pubes on their chin and try to get people to think that they're gonna win a fight. I'm tired of it, I've had enough, and I'm gonna go back to where from I came, rest on the laurels of being naturally better than 78% of the known world, and enhancedly better than the other 20.
I, for one, am not disappointed at all in that match. The judges have to Tuesday to vote for it. They'll post it in there, and then I'll post the results also to the page, so you also, the fans, as you would say, can keep up with the points also to see who's in the lead and such. So very good showing from VOH, very good showing from the foundation, and very good showing from Alist Alverson representing the home team. Killer match, and that's just the number 5 seed. Still got four more weeks of this to come. You still got 4 more seeds to come. It's going to be very, very good. Well, let's go ahead and move on with our pay-per-view. The very first matchup we're going to have is we have a guy that has been a fan of Revolution forever. He has sit in the shadows. He finally come out not long ago after being in the hospital. Made his promo debut, come out and dropped a hype that everyone thought was pretty good, and everybody was pretty impressed for someone who had never been doing any promos. So I think he was holding out on us. For all that time watching, maybe he was taking notes. We got NDT versus the third Sweet Brother. The one would say the real Sweet Brother, Jeff Sweet.
Revolution is me, it's NDT, and I am facing Baby Sweet. Like the World Cup, USA versus Wales, you will only come out equal. You will get what you need. Like me, England, I'm going to decimate you. I am going to beat you. It is going to be a 6-2 win. Annihilation of a whitewash match tonight. You know for a fact, Baby Sweet, once your Sasquatch testicular fortitude has dropped, you might, just might, be another Little Sweet or another Big Sweet. But until then, Baby Sweet, let's go and tell a story of the 3 Sasquatches, shall we? You see, I walked into your house, I kicked the door down, and I tried your food. See, you left your food on the table because Big Sweet said it was too hot. Little Sweet said it was too cold. You just said it was just right when you got there. Then I walked in and done what I do best, and I ate you a damn live, boy. I ate you like $20 Taco Bell. I got hold of that burrito. I took the biggest bite out. I finished my feast. And then I shit you out like I'm doing this match. You see, baby sweet, you gotta realize that when you're up against someone like me, you have no damn chance of what I am going to make you feel. 'Cause you are nothing but an appetizer for me. You are nothing but a damn warm up. And with that, I've just been in your ass so badly, you will not want to come back. You're under the new management of ND fucking T.
And I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder. One of the four beasts saying, "Come and see." And I saw, and behold, a white horse.
Revolution. Tonight is special because from the stands to your screen, it's your boy, it's your number one fan, it's the only sweet brother that matters, Jeff Sweet. Tonight, I carry on an old family tradition. Just like both my brothers and my brother from another mother, Josh Steele, I make my debut and get my first win against NDT. Now NDT, you might think you have an advantage over me, but you couldn't be more wrong. Despite the fact that my brothers are traitors, Little Sweet is the only two-time Revolution Tag Team Champion. Big Sweet is an 8-time champion all over the E-Fed world. And for the last 4 years, I sat under their learning tree, gaining all their knowledge. But now I sit under the learning tree of the natural talent TDC and the promo god Chris Champion. Which all that means is people in hell have a better chance of getting a glass of ice water than you do of getting a win here tonight. Experience and heart, which you have, counts for so little when you don't have the skill to back it up. And that's not to say that you don't have skill, you just don't have enough to get the job done here tonight. Which, if you think about it, it's really sad, because for tonight, I put out, 3 2-minute videos, and you've been at this for 4 years, and what do you have to show for it? Absolutely nothing. NDT, you really need to step it up if you're still getting dusted by people like me. You want to know what else is bad? The choice you made to join forces with 2 rejects from the worst faction in E-Fed history. And you and the Purge think that's what's going to take to make you a star? Man, be real. You wouldn't be a star if I tied you to the side of a rocket ship and shot you into outer space. You astronaut. You need to stop wasting my time and your own, or it's going to end real bad. I'm not talking about normal bad. I'm talking about Princess Diana bad. Man, trust me. It's going to get so much worse before it gets any better. You think my brothers beat you down and humiliated you? You have no idea what you got yourself into. Facing them is going to look like a walk in the park when I am done with you. They both did this more times than I can count. Not me. You get one chance, and it's all over. You see, I know I'm not the best. I have a long way to go. But unlike both them morons, I know facing you time and time again does nothing to elevate my career in the slightest. You can't elevate me. You can't elevate the revolution. Hell, you can't even elevate yourself. What happens here today is you fall so far down the ladder, you'll be below me. Nothing you can say or do will change that. Try all you want. It will count for nothing. NDT, You have heart. You've been proving that for years. And you proved it yet again by taking a match with me. There are several guys in the back. If they had your heart and work ethic, they'd be very dangerous. But with your limited skill set, a heart, no matter how big, it will only take you so far. Unfortunately, it's taking you as far as it can. Well, at least in this match anyways. And that is nothing to be ashamed of. Most other guys wouldn't get out their asses and try. You know, at the beginning of this match, I said I came from the stands to the screens. I think it's maybe time that you went from our screens to the stands. I think you make a much better fan than a promo artist. Until next time, Revolution, remember, keep it hooded.
And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse. And his name that sat on him was Death. And hell followed with him.
And your winner, Jeff Sweet. Jeff Sweet gets his first win in the Revolution. NDT continues to lose to new guys that come in the door, but he's always a good sport about it. Jeff Sweet had some really good lines there, man. That was a kick-ass match. Jeff looking like almost like a pro there a little bit. Looked very veteran-like, I would almost say. Let's take a couple of comments over here. Yeah, all the congratulations. Oh, God, that must be still crying because, you know, he also mentioned Chris Champion in there, by the way. Oh, are you crying about that? Anyway, congratulations, Mr. Jeff Sweet. You get the win. Also tonight, do not forget that tonight we still have, if you read in the comment, in the description, I did go and look. I did put it in there. The tag team championships are on the line. The vacated tag team championships also. The world championship that was vacated is also on the line in the four-way. We also have a number one contendership between Harry and Landfill. The winner of that will be the new number one contender for the world championship. You also have Purge and Sarge tonight going at it. Yeah, that's a kick-ass card, man. Kick-ass card. Let's see, what should be the next match we bring you? I tell you what. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do a bang real quick. Let's go ahead and do the match for the tag team championships. How's that sound? That sounds good to me. Speaking of the tag team championship, guys, in this match, I got news that the Redemption team of one Mr. Mikey Bada Bing and Mr. Alpha will not be participating in this match. So we are down to two teams for this one. The Proving Ground, the new formed tag team of Bossellini and Lanfill, will be taking on the Elite Empire's member, Sarge, and the Crippler. So let's see what happens here. Let's see who's going to be our next tag team champions.
Redemption. I don't recall saying anything fucking funny. I don't know what the hell you think you're laughing about. There ain't nothing that was told that was funny. I didn't tell a joke. I didn't tell some amusing little fucking story. I am not your jester. I am not going to be the target of your amusement. Not going to happen. That is done now. Mikey Bada Bing. You used to be somebody here. You used to be an alpha. You used to be the man that everyone wanted to be. And then I took this from you. Since then, you have been nothing but a submissive. You got dominated by your own partner, Alpha. Dude, that's got to be a serious blow to your pride to be taking a backseat to somebody like that. I mean, seriously, dude. Why? Alpha, bro, you need to quit while you're ahead, man. The only shot you're going to be able to take around here is if you go out behind your barn and shoot some sporting clays with your shotgun. And, you know, to be quite honest, the smell of beer in Copenhagen should be enough to distract you long enough to do exactly what I need to do. And that is to take your goat roping ass for the ride of your life. You are not going to see this coming. You're too busy messing around with the cows in the back 40 anyway. So how are you going to see it coming when it's already past you long before you ever got there? See, there's one thing you forgot. There's already one redneck here. There's no room for another one. So you need to pack your bags and get the hell out. This is my stomping grounds. This is my pasture to run around in. I and my partner are going to be the ones that put you out to pasture. We're going to end this now before you ever get a chance to even get fucking near my tag team gold. Back it up. Welcome to the chaos, maggot.
Proving ground. The weakest, stupidest name I could ever think of for a tag team. Thank you, Bossolini and Landfill, for being the jokers in this whole thing. And I get it. When I say that, you're gonna try to flip it, call the Elite Empire the jokers, right? OG Bossolini, one man's E-Fed trash is another man's E-Fed treasure, right? That's what you're hoping that you're gonna get out of Landfill. And Landfill, dude, I've seen you everywhere in every place that I've been. Hell, I get it, but there's one thing that every E-Fed tells me about you. You're nothing more than a chicken shit coward. And when the pressure gets too hard, you up and run. Are you going to do that here? No, because you really don't want the tag team titles, the two of you. You're more concerned about your single career than you are the tag team. This is just a consolation prize, and Bossolini, no, this isn't a get well soon here and have a free title. Bullshit. That's all done. Here tonight, you gotta earn your stripes. And you two don't earn jack shit. Hell, you didn't even help hype this contest. No, you did one hype that was, at best, singles, and you care less about the tag team division. Hell, at the last few minutes, you team up with your name. And that's okay. Proof and ground, we're burning that shit to the ground here tonight, me and Sarge. So you have your fun. Have that moment where you feel like you're having your cake and eat it too moment. Because it's only going to last for 2 minutes and then it's done.
Grounds, huh? Yeah, you chose the name pretty good on that one. The fact that this is the Proving Grounds. But the fact that you got wrong is when you thought you were going to be in charge of the Proving Grounds. Neither one of you are in charge of anything. You've done nothing in the tag team world and Revolution except for hype your own singles matches. You have yet to drop a single hype on the tag team match. That's absolutely disappointing. Boss, you, my man, have sunk to a whole new level of low with this one. You chose a partner who chose to name himself after a garbage dump. You're better than that. You used to be on top of the heap. Now you're scraping the crap off the bottom for a tag team partner. Bro, step it up, my man. Step it back up. Landfill. Yeah, you chose that name perfectly. You didn't know it. We do. Because you have chose to name yourself after a garbage dump, which is fitting, because you are nothing but a rolling dumpster fire in the tag team world and Revolution. Dude, you are going nowhere in this tag team tournament, and you are going there fast. My partner and I are going to roll in here and crush you like the useless garbage that you are. This will be over before you know it. You're not even going to have a chance to speak before it's over. So I hope that you have packed your Band-Aids. I hope you packed your medical kit and have an ambulance on standby, because we're going to roll over you like a Sherman tank. You're done before you even know it. Welcome to the chaos, maggots.
Mikey Bada Bing, Alpha, Revolution, and Redemption. You know, this takes me back to an old saying, he who laughs last laughs the longest. That is going to happen here tonight. While the Elite Empire laughs all the way to the bank, everybody else is going to cry and wonder what the hell just happened. Oh, let's get started. Mikey, bada bing, yet again you carry somebody to the finish line. You yet again be a number 2 in a tag team, or are you taking it up the number 2? I can't see where. And getting to you, Alpha, no, I know this is a whole new playground and you're let off your leash, but that does not mean that you need to hump everything, especially Mikey. Okay? Calm it down. Mikey Bada Bing, you're going to come out here trying to pull some old school dad jokes, dick and balls, blah, blah, blah. We've heard it all the same, but it's not going to get you the same reaction. You're that stereotypical, egotistical American who's narcissistic, acting like a New Yorker and trying to be a brawler, but let me tell you something. You are weak. You're not even a gangster. Hell, I wouldn't even call you a foot soldier at best. And you Alpha, you're anything less and anything more than a freaking simple redneck. You've seen it before, and somehow, some way, you get through by the seat of your pants. But this time, Mikey ain't gonna help you. And you yourself, Alpha, have no bark left and 0 bite. I know this. You're at the end of your rope, and you coming here is because you're trying to stroke and help some friends of yours, trying to stroke and pad your own ego. Well, here tonight, padding stats, the Elite Empire is taking exactly what they want, and that is those tag team titles.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is OG Borsellini, and I'm one half of the Proving Grounds. And you know my partner, his name is the Hardcore Hungry Man. He is Landfill. And we are here for this triple threat match. And when I say this triple threat match, it means it's us versus the Elite Bums and against Redemption. So that means you got the Canadian Crap Stain and Sergeant Chaos. Then you got Mikey Bada Bing and the Alpha. This should be a very interesting match, even though it's only 2 teams there and some space fillers. But it's all right. We're going to get down to this real quick, because we're going to get into it, and we're going to start with the Canadian Crap Stain and Sergeant Chaos. But you know what? I'm going to let my tag team partner go at it first. Lanfill, let these bums know.
6 men walk in, and only 2 walk out. That is what they call a death sentence. Now, Revolution, back in action I am. It truly has been too long. For all those who need a refresher, or is new, or has just been too isolated, I am Landfill. And I am the Hardcore Hungry Man. As you heard from my main man, the one, the only, my partner, my ally, my brother, the OG Bossellini. And together, side by side, united, we shall break the bonds that hold these 2 other teams together. Now that we got all the pleasantries out the way, let's get in with the fun. Bossellini, let's show them what the Proving Ground is all about.
Hold up, wait a minute, guess it's my turn. First tag team up on the map. Let's go with, that's right, the Elite Empire. The Sarge and the Canadian Crippler. So we got Canada with a American who denounced America. Wow, that's like Putin and Trump. Very smart tag team. I mean, Crippler, you know, you didn't get your ass whipped from political posts by everybody on the roster. And Landfill ain't gonna make it no different. He's gonna beat you like you stole something. And Sarge, you're walking around with the Outbreak title like you actually deserve to have it. If I wasn't in the title match, I would come down there and take that bitch from you. But see, we not done. I'm gonna let Landfill tell you about y'all garbage asses. And it's gonna be fun, fun, fun. Why? Because that's what we do.
Well, Bossolini, that sounds like a grand idea. Let's take care of the light work first. Now, what can I say about this elite empire? Honestly, I don't know what I can say. It's not that I'm at a loss for words. It's not because they just blow my mind. It's because with a team such as, with names as the Canadian Crippler, Gene Emerson, and Sergeant Chaos, you would think that you would be in for a whirlwind of an adventure of just a assortment of words just surging at you, but that's not the case here. You know, with a team with such diversity that to span the globe like this team does, man, you guys are boring. Everything's so monotone. You just stand there, and it's the same old thing over and over again. If we didn't have to say actual words, I'd do like Bada Bing and Alpha did and laugh y'all's asses right off the screens.
Just like that. We're on a Bada Bing and Alpha. The ones that everybody think was going to take this show by storm. Why? Because you got Mikey Bada Bing, the man who gave away the Outbreak title to Sergeant Blunderhead. And the Alpha, the man is known throughout the promo world for things that he's done. Well, you know the song said, what has he done for me lately? And Alpha, you haven't done nothing lately. Me, you know, they say, well, boss, what have you done? You know, I can't say nothing. You know, I am the former Outbreak champion. I am one half of the current Heart and Soul Tag Team Champions. I am the man, the myth, the legend. I am that man. I am OG Bossolini. And my partner has held titles everywhere he's went. Why? Because Landfill gets the job done. Don't you know?
Yeah, boss, it is on to the Redemption. Now, this team has a name that is suitable for them. The Redemption, consisting of Alpha and Mikey Bada Bing. Both guys that used to be badasses of the promo screens. But time wears them down and time off slows them down. Now, I have been waiting to get back on screens with both of these guys. So tonight, they're in for a fiasco. So let's start with Alpha. What is that I smell? They must be fried pork chop panties, because tonight, Alpha, your ass is getting fried. And, oh wait, I smell something else. So, yes, I know what that is. Mikey Bada Bing, tell Mama Bada Bing to get me a big old plate of spaghetti ready, because tonight, y'all are gonna be left out on the side. Y'all be left out in the cold, because I'm coming in, I'm gonna eat your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I can tell y'all both one thing y'all don't have that we have here in the Proving Ground, and that is the straight drive and hunger. And that's something me and Boss both share.
Like that, he speaks of the hunger to drive, everything that it takes for us to move forward, to push forward, and to go for these tag team titles. We have a hunger, an insatiable hunger. See, because Revolution, I done watched everything that went on with these tag team titles, where people anoint themselves as the tag team champions, and now they're vacated. Mikey Bada Bing, Alpha, y'all know about vacating titles, don't y'all? See, now there's one thing about it. I don't give anything away. I don't hand nothing to nobody for free. So Jackass and Dumbass, Crippler and Sarge, Bada Bing and Alpha, y'all can line all four of your dumbasses up and take one big boot straight up your monkey asses. Because the boss don't give two flying fucks about what any of y'all doing. And Landfill gonna finish all off, because that's what we do. Because I'm hungry, he's hungry, and this is a boss move, bitches.
Oh, yes, that is a boss move indeed. Landfill and Bossolini united as the Proving Ground. As tonight we proved that we can stand our ground, and y'all cannot compare to the likes of us. Now, let's wrap this all up. Let's bring this full circle. Canadian Crippler, Gene Emerson. I gotta tell you, you've aligned yourself with the wrong person. You've aligned yourself with somebody like Sarge that it just does not compliment you well. He makes you from bland to boring. I gotta tell you, you have done not a thing in the promo world. You have not ascended yourself. You've done nothing in such a way that you mean jack shit in this match tonight. Alpha. Man, I tell you, I am sorry about your damn luck, but you took the wrong opportunity to try to make a comeback.
Now, for Mikey Bada Bing. Mikey Bada Bing Bada Boom. I bet you feel pretty dumb. I bet you regret that decision so bad right now because you created that and we don't need that here in the tag team division. Now, Sergeant Chaos, to you get the round of applause, man, because single-handedly, in such a short amount of time, you destroyed an entire division. You smeared the name of every Outbreak champion there ever was. And like my partner Bossellini said, if it wasn't for us winning these tag team championships tonight, we would be the Outbreak champions because we, the Proving Ground, is the Outbreak team of the century here in Revolution.
And your new tag team champions, the Proving Ground, Bossellini and Landfill. Congratulations, guys. You are the new Revolution tag team champions. New form tag team. That's great. It's great to see it. It's great to see that there was a couple of tag teams that come out that actually wanted to get their hands on these belts. Yeah, we'll get them mailed out to you sometime. We're taking FYI, guys. We're taking December. We will not be doing a pay-per-view like this. We'll do the fight night. That would be the only thing that would be taking place, and that's the 12th, I believe. So, congratulations, guys. You're the new tag team champion. Chris Champion has the other tag team belt. He can mail that son of a bitch, whether he wants to or not, and I'll mail this one. All right, guys. Let's look at some comments over here. Lots of congratulations for Proving Ground. New tag team champions. Congratulations, guys. Great showing too, also by the Elite Empire there. I was very impressed that how good Gene and Sarge's promo was. It's not calling them a bad promo artists. It's just it was very shocking that they put together, considering they had never tagged together. And I don't think that either one of them has ever been in a tag team where they took the lead or whatever, because they was always tagging with a bigger promo guy. That's very, very cool, man. Very, very cool. Very good showing. Well, new tag team champions are crowned. Proving Ground has it. Let's see. Moving along, we also got another match here. Speaking of the Elite Empire. Very nice. Very nice. Boo the Elite. Let's give them the 4-way next. Come on. You know the 4-way is the main event, man. Come on. We're almost there, though. We're getting there. Let's talk about another match here real quick. Little Sweet versus Eddie Morgan. Eddie Morgan had some real personal issues that come up, and unfortunately, he couldn't show. He did apologize to the locker room. I'm letting management talk that over right now with what goes on with that. But Little Sweet did turn his promo in, and your winner is Little Sweet of the match. Little Sweet, you get the win. But, of course, Little Sweet put in the work. We got to show his promo. So here's Little Sweet's promo versus Eddie Morgan.
Venomous Eddie, what exactly makes you think you're so venomous? Look, I'll be honest with you. After seeing your little hype leading into this match, you should probably change your name from Venomous to Wishful Thinking Eddie. Because, my friend, within said hype, you made some mighty bold claim, sir. Basically, what you've done is write checks that you should have known your non-venomous ass can't cash. And quite frankly, I don't give two shits about the other promotions you've been in, or the championships you won, or even about the various styles you know. None of that matters, because, Eddie, this match today is not about any of that shit. You want to know what this match is really about? It's about whether or not you, a rookie here in the Revolution, can come in here and hang word for word with a veteran of Revolution for 4 straight minutes and actually give yourself a chance. Well, you can't, and you don't stand a chance. Motherfucker, you've got a better chance of selling a ketchup popsicle to a woman wearing white gloves, Jack. You talked about dragging me into the deep waters, which would actually be really helpful if we were going deep sea fishing. But unfortunately for you, Eddie, we are not fishing here today, because this here is a, say it with me, a promo battle. And just so you know, I have never once underestimated one of my opponents, and I'm damn sure not about to start doing that with you. Now, as far as you tapping me out goes, bitch, please, better promo artist than you have tried and failed. And even if this were a real wrestling match, which I have already established that it's not, you're not man enough, nor do you have enough testicular fortitude to tap me out. Don't believe me? That's fine. But I'm more than willing and ready to teach you a lesson today that I promise you will never, ever forget. What bothers me the most is that you straight up threatened me. And I gotta be honest with you, Gennady, I don't take kindly to being threatened. So when you said you were going to eviscerate and mutilate me, I just knew that in my heart of hearts, I was going to come into this match and step off in your ass. Something else you should know, non-venomous Eddie, you will not be getting your first taste of victory at my expense. You were thrown into the deep end of the pool since you like water analogies so much, when in reality, your ass should have stayed in the kiddie pool, gotten a few matches under your belt, and then moved up to face a talent such as myself. But you didn't, and I can respect and admire that, as foolish as that is, but definitely to be respected and admired. So after today, don't hang your head. Hell, man, you said it yourself. It's your first match here. So I guess I only got one thing left to say to you. Fuck you and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.
Great showing there by Little Sweet. He does get the win from the no-show from Eddie Morgan. Next up, we got Purge. Sarge, better dust off that ass whipping you just got in that tag match. You got another match coming up, working double duty. He will be taking on Elite versus Elite year. Let's see what happens.
Revolution. I fought very long and very hard. Should I fight my brother just to secure an opportunity for the Upright Championship? Or do I not? I've been struggling. I've been struggling each and every single day when I think about
this moment. Do I fight Sergeant Chaos? Or do I don't fight Sergeant Chaos? Red Brother, you know, the Elite Empire stands for brotherhood. And management, listen, and listen me closely. TDC, I do already said to you that I want to hunt for big goals, like the Revolution World Heavyweight title, the Bare Bones title, or whatever, the Evolution Championship, sorry. Or hell, even the tag team titles. But what I've learned is you don't fight your brothers. This long time ago. Blood is sharing everything. But not just like that. Screw you, TDC. Screw you, Chris Champion. Screw you, management. Because I'm doing what's really right. And that is forfeiting the match. Not only that I want to have Sergeant Chaos being the dominant Outbreak champion, but I don't want to fight my brother. And if somebody has a massive problem with my thinking about that, you know what door you can pick. Congratulations. I'm officially forfeiting the matchup.
Purge. Purge my brother. My brother from another mother. Seems that management decided to send a sacrificial lamb to the slaughter in hopes that they could make this a triple threat for my Outbreak Championship. Boy, do they have another thing coming. Because you are not going to make it to that triple threat. I am quite certain this is not what you want. This is not where you want to be. Facing your brother in epic combat for one of the most prestigious titles the Revolution has ever seen. And it is now in the hands of the most dangerous man in the Elite Empire. Right next to one of the other most dangerous men in the Elite Empire. Gene Emerson. Boom. Exactly. Two of the most dangerous people in this group. You, my friend, though, need to really sit down and think. Do you want to fall into the hands of the Hooded Warriors? Do you want to really fall down that rabbit hole and fall under their spell? No, you don't. And the reason I say that is because when we brought you into the Elite Empire, we woke you up and showed you exactly what those guys are going to do to you if you were to fall under their spell. So I'm going to expect you to do the right thing and walk away. Stay away from this. Stay away from a fight with your brother. Because your brother is not the person that you want to tangle with. I am not the one you will walk in here and walk over like a rug on the floor. I am not your welcome mat. I am not a rug for you to wipe your feet on. And neither are you. With that being said, welcome to the Chaos Purge. And as far as management goes, you will be next if you ever try to put my brother in the crosshairs again. Welcome to the Chaos Maggots.
As you see there, Purge lay down and let Sergeant get the win. Apparently there's a lot of heat after me. Whatever. Anyway, moving along. I made a match between Harry and Lanfill. The winner would be the #1 contender for the World Championship. Still to come. Also, we have that 4-way match coming up for the World Championship. Let's go ahead and see what happens in this match. Lanfill has already captured championship gold tonight. It would probably really put the cap on his tip there if he could pull off this other win and have a potential shot down the road for the World Championship. So let's see what happens.
Revolution, friendly reminder that if you suffer from patchy, wiry, or inconsistent facial hair such as my opponent Lanfill, there's no need to sit in a dark room and promo with the black and white filter on. We got just the thing for you. Harry's Razors. They come with 5-blade cartridges. Yes, 5. That's more wins than Lanfill has here in the Revolution. And hey, if you're like him and really stink, pick up a stick of Harry's deodorant. Now let's get to that promo. Lanfill, I just don't like you. I think you're a smug prick with an overinflated ego, a shitty catchphrase, and most definitely the worst name I've ever heard for any promo artist. But it is appropriate for a piece of trash like you. And don't think I don't know why you're always so hungry. What else could you expect, dude, when you only ever feed off the scraps? Talk about those championships you earned. Well, the ones in VOH only came after everyone who mattered had already left. And then the ones in Foundation only happened because the real talent hadn't showed up there yet, huh? And what have you done in the Revolution besides lose? In the very first round of the very first Evolution of Revolution tournament. Then what happened? You tucked tail and ran like a little bitch. Only to resurface in the comments section like a bitch would, saying things like, Lanfill as Revolution champion sure does sound delicious. And I took exception to that. Because you don't even deserve to be in that conversation, dude. Unfortunately, though, there are 6 men in this title picture right now. Bossolini, Josh Still, bigsweet, Stumpy, Harry, and Lanfill. One of those names is not like the rest, though, is it? One of those men is not revolutionary, and he's only here to serve himself. The same man who came out here making a fool of himself, calling Harry a kiss ass, But look, it's not lost on me that you don't give a goddamn about this company. You already said you'd take our world title over to the VOH, wear it proudly, and chalk it up as a win for the VOH. And that right there is when I was done with you. Done hyping for you, done doing anything except coming out here and kicking your ass all up and down the revolution the way you deserve. See, if you'd been smart, you wouldn't have been asking who's hungry. You'd been asking people who's Harry. And they would have told you, Harry is one of the best to ever do this. A man who beat a world champion in just his second match. A man who held a world title for a company when it was at its apex. And then took on the Revolution world champion just for good measure and beat him too. A man who made the top 8 in that list of top 50 promo artists after a 4-month hiatus. That's the respect I've earned. A list you didn't even make, by the way, which really shows the respect that your peers give you. And, hey, you would have been told that Harry is a man who has never been beaten one-on-one. But he still never had a shot at that Revolution Championship. Never complained. His loyalty has been unmatched since day one of this place. They would have told you this mask has been beaten with a hammer, chopped up with an axe, and ran over by a car, but this motherfucker keeps wearing it. These lights keep shining, and he keeps winning. Now look, the motto of Death Sentence is protect what is yours. And Landfill, the Revolution is not yours, and that Revolution Championship will never be yours. And I'd be a fool to sit here and say the Revolution belongs to me, because there's a lot of men in that locker room who have sacrificed more than you can imagine. But I do know that Revolution Championship will be mine in a matter of weeks. And you can bet your ass, anytime a greedy, gluttonous son of a bitch like you shows up at our door, I'll be the first one here to serve you a slice of humble pie. Now, I'm glad you had a backup plan here tonight, because let's face it, you knew you had no chance of winning. At least here in the Revolution, we get to watch you lose twice in one night before you scurry away like a little bitch. But before you leave, do me a favor, man. Have a Snickers bar, because you're a whiny little bitch when you're hungry, Landfill. Revolution, toodles.
Revolution tonight is upon us. Here I am. Harry, are you ready? The time for the pleasantries are over with. The back and forth is done with. Tonight is what matters the most. So I hope you're ready. Harry, I am more than excited to be your judge, your jury, and executioner here at Death Sentence. The legend that is the hardcore Hunger Man, the hungriest player in the promo game today, is gracing the screens in a way that you could never imagine. I come to fulfill my duty tonight and embarrass Harry, to become the #1 contender, because I know the 4 gentlemen tonight fighting for that championship is rooting for you to win, because they know when it's all said and done, if Landfill comes out of this the winner, they stand no chance in holding that championship long. Now, because the capacity that I come out to the screens with each and every time I come out is different each time. That way nobody can really put their finger on me. It's like the way that you think that you know me, because I find it kind of funny and I find it kind of sad that you think you know how I tick, that you think you can get in this old dome of mine. I find it funny that you think that doing homework on somebody is going to the back, listening to a few whispers, and coming to the screen screaming it. Wanting everybody to believe your hype. Wanting everybody to believe that you have the upper hand, but you're not fooling anybody. Everybody's done called your bluff and knows that you're full of shit. Harry, because you come to the screens the same way each and every time. Now, if you've really done your homework and looked at the years and years and years of promos and hypes that I have out there all across the promo world, you really wouldn't have that attitude that you've been having. You would be a little more humbled, because you know that I am ever changing, ever evolving. That I have been an innovator in this promo game since you were in diapers, before you even knew this promo land existed. Harry, I gotta say, in the capacity that you come out, it's pretty basic. It's the same thing each and every time. You don't change it up. You don't put any more flavor on it. You do the same thing over and over again, and we've seen it so many times. We've seen that mask at least a dozen times. Your style, we've seen it all before. A little bit of comedy and humor, rambling on to think everybody has, just thinking that you have something to say when you really don't. Them false facts sprinkled in, the neon lights on your mask, a mask in itself. Everything about you is just pretty cookie cutter, because we've seen it. You're no Mad Anarchy. Hell, you couldn't even fill the Purge's boots. The fact that I had to come out here on a whim and just go freelancing. I just had to go on a whim tonight because you've done nothing that interests me. You've done nothing in such a way that you won't be remembered after tonight. So, Harry, I hope you bring your 100%. I hope you brought everything that you have. Because you will never hear me beg for mercy. You will always hear me beg for more. I am a glutton when it comes to punishment. And if I lose, congratulations to you. That just means I get to come back again. And I will always do that. If I lose or if I win, I do it in such a way that everybody will be talking about it. I will always come back for more because this hunger that I have is insatiable and unending. Some say I'd have a gluttonous rage. So, Harry, I hope you're ready. I hope you have it all together. And I'll see you on the other side, no matter what the outcome is. Whether I win or lose, you will be seeing me even more. Because, like you said, how we got this whole thing started, how we got it started is you came out, revolution needs a fire again. Well, guess what? The fire comes in the way of landfill.
Your winner and the new #1 contender for the World Championship, Harry. Harry, kick-ass promo, very well put together, very, very comical. Lots of big shots, lots of helmet. I mean, Harry come out swinging haymakers in that one. I mean, no doubt about it. Lanfill had some really, really interesting counter punches there. They were not bad, but Harry's was just like, them first 10 minutes was brutal. I mean, 10 minutes, 10 seconds were brutal. I just started laughing when I seen that. Very, very good on both parts, though. Y'all put on a great, that could have easily been the main event of the evening from both sides. Landfill, while he loses that match, he walks away tonight with one half of the new tag team champions. Harry, you walk away tonight #1 contender for the World Championship. Here she is, guys. We are at the main event. Finally, we are at the main event for whoever was complaining earlier. I got a feeling it was probably Josh Steele, one of those guys that's in it. Well, got her upside down. I'm trying to turn her around here. Oh. Of course, she'll get a little fuzzy in the Revolution World Championship. Everyone knows how prestige this World Championship is. Other places that hate our company can say what they want to. But the people that's held this championship with pride, and it's not been passed around like a whore. There's only been a few men that's held this belt, and the man that's had this belt is some of the very, very top promo artists in the world. Guys like Man Anarchy, guys like Alist Alverson, guys like Tonstradamus, guys like TDC, toot me toot my own horn, whatever. Not just anyone has held this World Championship. And it's all come down to this. You have a four-way between bigsweet, Josh Steele, Bossolini, and Stump. These guys could easily be chiseled on a part of the wall here in Revolution. They've earned their shot for this. And I'm very, very proud to see who is the guys that's going to take us on into the next year, because we'll be off next month. So whoever wins this will be the new champion of 2023. Let's see what happens here.
All right, let's get down to brass tacks. Y'all know who I am. I am the OG Borsellini. You know what I do here. I'm out here, and I'm here to swing them things. But as you see, I'm wearing the Revolution pendant because I was supposed to be in that tournament, but I got struck down. I got snuck up, and they took me out, so I wasn't able to be in the tournament. But before the tournament and everything happened, I had cashed in my golden ticket. And before these jackasses could say anything, I did cash in that golden ticket. So it's not like I'm just now cashing in. I cashed it in, but for some odd reason, TDC got an opportunity to phone me. And then I seen you, Josh. You tried to slither your way in to a title shot before I got mine, and that wasn't going to happen. I was not going to allow another jackass to slide in front of me when it was supposed to be my time. My time. The boss's time. You know, you, Big Sweet, y'all represent war. And you know what war's good for? Absolutely nothing. Because that's what y'all mean to me. Absolutely nothing. Now, Big Sweet, the man that's blessed with the gift of gab, former Revolution Tag Team Champion with his brother, Little Sweet. You know, and that was a great thing. Y'all was good fit. And then y'all lost your train of thought. Y'all said war was what was good. And everybody was joining war. Until you realize when you dance with the devil, you might get burned. But don't worry, Stump. You was part of that group, but you think, oh, I'm gonna run back and I'm gonna tell Revolution I'm back. Revolution, I'm back for y'all. Y'all need me. We don't need y'all. We don't need you. You said that they needed a champion that was gonna be on the screen and in your faces. Well, let me show you something. This right here. The Boss's Revolution Outbreak Champion. And when the boss held this title, he was always on your screen and in your faces. And I watch and I listen to you talk about all the champions. And all the champions that's not on the screen. But you know what champion you didn't mention? Your buddy Josh Steele. Why didn't you mention him and his lack of screen time? Why didn't you tell him that he's coming up short? I can tell you why you ain't tell him that he come up short. It's because you believe that no matter what, the rules is going to play, and I'm going to believe that you went back to Revolution and you're not part of war, right? Even though the last time we watched the conversation with you and Josh Steele, you was his right-hand man. And I think he's right-handed, so I know what he do with his right hand. So, all we going to say is this. Steele, Sweet, Stump. Triple S's. Sorry, not sorry. Because what's about to happen to y'all today is going to be bad for your health. Because y'all get a version of the boss that y'all ain't never expect to see. Y'all get the version of the boss that wants this title more than anything else. See, the difference is because when the boss get this title, you know it's going to be on the screen. And I'm going to be the one that's going to show Revolution why it is that a shot caller can go from having an organization, having a team, to being by itself and still being the baddest son of a bitch on the planet. And if anybody got a problem with it, come see me. I am the boss. I am OG Borsellini. But if you really don't know who I am, go ask somebody else. I done did this before, and it ain't the last time I'm gonna do this. I will be the champion, and there ain't shit you can do about it. Because if you really want to go down with the boss, all y'all bitches gonna end up lost. I told y'all dumbasses that I had this plan, and I was doing it on my own terms. You see me talking to people, but y'all always wonder who the people were. You ain't gonna never have to worry no more, because the time is coming, and I'm gonna show the whole world how it's gonna burn.
Revolutionaries, I want you to take a long, hard look at each one of these failures. Look deep into their eyes, because those are the eyes of desperate men. Those are the eyes of men that know what is waiting for them here today. And it's so apropos that today's pay-per-view is called Death Sentence, because that's exactly what is awaiting each one of you ungrateful bastards. And don't get it twisted, what I have to do here today, it hurts me. It does. Like a father sending his only daughter into a whorehouse. But it has to be done. You see, the lifeblood, it has passed its judgment. And now the scales of justice, they have to be balanced. So one by one here today, I'm going to drag each one of you shit dicks kicking and screaming down the green mile of the revolution. I'm going to execute your lackluster careers with absolute precision, with a lethal injection of truth. Because let's be honest, since day one, not one of you underachieving ass kissers have went out of your way to put this company, this brand, on your back the way I have. Hell, not one of you can match the accomplishments I've made, the things I've strived and done for in the revolution. Hell, let's be real. Stumpy, your biggest accolade? Pissing away a championship run that I gift wrapped and handed to you. And Bossolini, you're no different, blowing opportunity after opportunity, bumbling and stumbling your way through that less than prestigious and pathetic Outbreak title run. And let's not forget the supposed longest reigning tag team champion of all time, everybody's favorite big man, Big Sweet Cheeks. Now, I hate to break it to you, big guy, but it's not hard to be champion for 180 plus days when you and your shadow only defend those titles once in a blue moon. Newsflash, the Lifeblood, we defended those titles more times in our first 50 days as champion than you and your brother did in your entire failure of a championship run. In fact, we shredded you and your brother like coleslaw for those titles. We defended those titles twice in one day, in triple threats no less, and we won both matches, may I add. In fact, I've beaten each one of you blueberry twat waffles for a title at one point or another here in the Revolution, and that is fact. And not to toot my own horn, toot toot, but if you look at the record books, I've had and won more matches than anyone in Revolution history, including previous world champions. It's not just a catchphrase. I am the lifeblood of the Revolution. And day in and day out, without hesitation, I do what's best for the Revolution and all the revolutionaries. But tell me, fellas, what have you done for the Revolution? What have you done besides leech off them for your own desire, for your need to be adulated, for your desire to be in the spotlight, to be loved, to be appreciated? But desires like that, they leave you empty and broken and hollow. Don't they, Big Sweet? I mean, you come out here pandering, politicking to all the revolutionaries, expecting us to believe you're one badass motherfucker when it's written all over your face that you don't even believe in yourself. Time and time again, your mouth gets you into hairy situations. Even with all that talent and potential, you're still your own worst enemy. The man running from his own evolution. You truly are the revolution's lazy boy. You're always in the same spot, comfortable, worn out, old, falling apart at the seams. You're just as oblivious as the clown that killed his own push. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, Stump. I don't know whether you're tainted by failure or cursed by your own stupidity. But every time you gain momentum and you're about to break through the glass ceiling, you blast yourself in the face. I mean, you're a creative train, runaway, driven by Ralphie Wiggum. And at this point, I've beaten you so many times that I think it would be more of a challenge to face Fred. Hell, I've spent more time beating your ass than the Canadian crippler has said the word proverbial. And not forgetting you, boss. I mean, how many times do I gotta kick your ass? It feels like I'm kicking a dead horse. I mean, how many times do I have to force feed you your own bullshit before you learn you are what you eat? Just like Stump, I think I've spent more time kicking your ass than you spent holding on to that golden ticket. And let's be real. I can stand out here all day, firing off more reasons that we have talent in that fucking locker room why none of you deserve to be a champion, let alone the face of this fucking company. But I'll say this. Consider these words your last rites and eulogy. Because win or lose, I will never stop being a parent trying to shield the revolution from pain. That is true sacrifice. That is real like the wings of a dove. That revolution is love for this brand.
Lady, you may have people lurking and not be worried. Stumpy, you're sorry and here seeking forgiveness. Steel, you're holding a gun, hoping you have enough ammo or the balls to use it this time. All three of you need to know, I didn't come here to just come this far. I have divine purpose. I am here to become the champion, the world champion of the revolution. Bossolini, I hope whoever you pray to takes pity and decides to show you mercy, because I'm out of both. You may be well-liked and respected in the promo world, but you have been found guilty of being boring, out of touch, and unworthy of holding Revolution Gold. I honestly don't know how many different times or ways I can tell you you suck more than a $2 whore on the first of the month. But allow me for what I hope is the last time to show you're sorry, over the hill, don't have anything left to offer ass, just where the door is. Stump, you may want to just go ahead and follow Bossolini out the door, because what are you even doing here, my man? I have a better chance of smoking a bag of moon rocks and watching all three extended editions of The Lord of the Rings than you do of leaving here the world champion, which, if my math is correct, is slim to none. Stumpy boy, you left what you thought was a sinking ship. You made the wrong choice. Unlike those other two crusty nut rags who I warned Steele's dumbass about before I was even a part of war, I had high hopes for you. but you let me down. The only thing you did when you jumped ship was prove not only do you have a history of making bad choices and letting people down, you showed us all your family tree must look like a telephone pole. Why else would you be trying to stay on the level of two truly gifted talents such as me and Steel? Oh yeah, and Boss Leany is here. Sorry, brother man, I had all but already forgotten that you were even in this match. I will no longer waste time being a watered-down version of myself just so people like y'all will like me. I'm a gravedigger, armed with a flamethrower. I'm a lion untamed, ready to take and protect what is mine, even if that means taking and keeping it from my brother. Don't think I forgot about you, Steel. How could I forget about the only person that poses a serious and legit threat to me in this match? How could I forget about the guy that has flown the flag of the revolution and waved it higher and with more pride than anybody else? How can I forget about my best friend, the guy that has had my back and been down with me for 15 years like 4 flat tires on a Cadillac? Just know, I'm not here to blow smoke, hot air, or anything else up your ass. You already have enough people doing that for you. Josh, I need to ask you 2 questions. First, why in a room full of dicks would you choose to be an asshole? Second, when you chose to be the flag waver around here, how fast did it take you to drop your pants, bend over that barrel, so they could jam it and plant it in your ass? Your hubris will not allow you to see, just like the other 2 bitches in this match, that you're fucked. Your faith in that flag you wave so proudly, bolstered by the fact you have previously showed an inability to pull that trigger against me, is why you will continue to play Robin to my Batman. So go ahead and consult that rhyming dictionary of yours. Hope it holds one last secret chapter. Then come out here and throw all the stones you want. I have castles to build. I have a heart filled with a desire to win and an overpowering thirst for victory that not one of you will be able to match. I said in a hype that I may not be the champion that people want, but I will be the one they are forced to pay attention to. Well, Revolution, it's time for you to open up your eyes and start paying attention. On 8/13/1979, a king was born. On 11/26/22, he will be crowned.
Revolution! Hello! It's time. Fatal 4-way for the Revolution title. You got Balsalini, the longest reigning #1 contender in the history of the promo game. And you got Big Sweet, who comes and goes in this group more than I change gimmicks. And then you got Mr. One-eyed, eye-patch, chain-smoking son of a bitch, Josh Steele. So anyway, tonight is the night that we've all been waiting for. Balsalini, I get you. You get the golden ticket, and you know you can't beat A-lister. You know you couldn't beat Tonester. So what do? You wait till TDC gets the title and decides he wants to give it up. And you're like, cash me in, boss. I'm pretty sure I can win. But then you get thrown into a fatal 4-way, so that throws that plan out the water. Anyway, and Big Sweet, I know you're not 100%, buddy. I get it. I know you're tired and you're wore out because I know you're tired of toting Little Sweet in every match you've ever had as tag team champions. And I get that. I'd be tired too. And Josh Steele, you fast-talking, chain-smoking, menthol-smelling son of a bitch, you come out here and you used to be the biggest flag waver for Revolution. And now, when we look on the page, silence, and it's golden, but you want to be champion. Well, hell, you are a champion, and yet you're quiet as a field mouse on the page, and you want to come out here thinking you're gonna be the Revolution champion? Please, son, sit down and let the grown folks talk. Balsalini, you, Mr. Opportunistic. Every time a title pops up, you want to be in it, and you've had the golden ticket, but you never would cash it out. But you see, Balsalini, it's going to be the same result this time, that you actually cash it out. All across the board for you, buddy. Straight L's and Big Sweet. I know you're going to come out here firing, but you're going to fold just like your Raiders do every year right around October and Steel. Me and you, buddy, we got a hell of a history. But history is about to rewrite itself because it's Stumpy's time. It's not Steel's time. It's not Big Sweet's time. It's damn sure not Lossalini's time. It's Stumpy's time. I've sat back for far too long. It is my turn, and I want what I have wanted my entire career here. I've sat back, and I've been quiet, not going after the big titles because I didn't feel like I was ready. But now I'm good and goddamn ready, and it's my time to shine. So Steel, Big Sweet, and Bossalini, get a look at this face, because this is the face that's about to run this place. This is my time. I want what's mine, because nobody is going to represent this company better than Stumpy the Clown and good old dear old Fred. You see, this son of a bitch come out of the ground. He come back to life for this one particular moment, Fred. It's our time, buddy. So Revolution, get ready, sit back, and enjoy, because it's Stumpy and Fred's Revolution time. And Bossalini, best of luck next time, Big Sweet. You too, buddy, and Steel. Piss off all of you. Now give me my title and shine it up real nice.
Man, oh man. Man, oh man. So who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's going to lead Revolution into 2023? Let me look in the fan. Let me look over here in the comments. See what everyone's saying. There ain't no names. I just see a lot of good match. Congratulations to all. Congratulations to all. Who's it going to be? Well, I tell you this. After a tight morning, let me tell you, worked my ass off all morning to get the vote in for this match, and it was not easy. There was judges and extra judges that had to be reached out to because it was so tight. I got told to get screwed because of how tight the match was. One person says he thinks Stumps won it. Your new Revolution World Champion.